Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am TheTemperanceStar. I'm going to be doing a lovely collective reading for you guys today. I'm picking up on an energy of because I'm wearing this striped shirt. I don't know why I'm thinking about Beetlejuice. Every time I wear this shirt, I always think about Beetlejuice for some reason. And because I thought about Beetlejuice, I was like, maybe for this reading, is it giving maybe the collective has somebody that's just a pest on their case, a pest, is it giving pest, is somebody a pest? And this could be in in any area, this could be your love life, this could be a family member, this could be in your current surroundings. What do you think, pumpkin? It could be a pet or an actual pest, an actual pest literally infested in your home. Unfortunately, if that's the case, please get it exterminated ASAP, or even if the pest is something that's a person or an entity in one of your current surrounding and the people that you're surrounded by, please try to have them removed, exterminate them yourself. I'll be right back. Let me try to get my cat situated because he'll start crying. Okay, so yeah, so it's just giving someone's a pest. So because in Beetlejuice, it was I used to love Beetlejuice growing up. That used to be one of my favorite movies because I don't know if it's because it was such a vibrant movie, and then the main character, I don't remember her freaking name, but the little girl that was gothic or just wore all black, she was just so interesting to me because she looked like a popular loner. I don't know if she was popular, but she just gave popular loner vibes. I don't know if I was projecting, but she just gave popular loner vibes because she just looked cool. And then having someone that was constantly just attracted to her, but a little high-key wanted to steal her life, right? Yeah, he was attracted to her, but he wasn't really attracted to her. He wanted to steal her life. He wanted to marry her to steal her life because he was attracted to her life because she was literally alive and he was dead. So the first card I got from the True Emotional deck is Secluded, Separation, Reflected, Soul Searching. Interesting. Secluded. And in the movie of Beetlejuice, she was very secluded from everybody. She didn't really have that much friends. She didn't have that much family, right? I forgot. I haven't seen Beetlejuice in forever. I saw the remake. Why am I talking? Oh, because of my shirt. I'm why am I talking about Beetlejuice right? I'm getting a whole full thing, but I'm what the heck? I'm starting to get a crazy downloads now. So collective, are you secluded? I hope you're not being secluded by someone. If someone's around you trying to seclude you from your loved ones, so you don't have no one to talk to. I just got bad credit in reverse. Something else, right? That movie was very such an eye-opener. Wow, that just flew. Getting readings flew out. So we got secluded, bad credit in reverse. So many hands. All these cards have hands. All three of very handsy. All three of these cards are so handsy. That's the first thing I noticed. Look, you got these hands here, hands dealing with this card, and then hands here. So handsy. Someone is hands on to you. Someone is someone has their grip on you. Or do you have your grip on someone? Or does someone have their grip on you? And are you getting readings to try to figure out what's going on? Bad credit in reverse. Did you? Interesting. Hands. All I see is hand. I don't that's so interesting because this is a deck of 80 cards, and all the first 3 cards out all have hands. And that's so interesting. So it's almost giving me someone has their hands on you, collective. Someone has a strong hold on you. That's what I'm saying. With Beetlejuice, he was such a leech. He was such a leech. He was sucking the life out of her. Collective, do you have somebody that's trying to suck the life out of you when it comes to just all 3 of these cards all having their hands? And are you trying to get readings to try to clarify if you're going crazy? Because when people try to suck life out of you, you don't realize they're sucking the life out of you. In Beetlejuice, because you know my shirt, like that's why I'm like I'm going to use my shirt as a reference, because I don't take things as coincidences. And Beetlejuice, he was so like lively, he was so funny, he was humorous, he was charming, he was ugly as hell, but he was so charming to the fact that she didn't realize that he was using all his charm and stuff to kind of like succumb her to the darkness, to take her life. Like it's almost like Nosferatu, but not in a Nosferatu way. And if you understand what I'm trying to say, in Beetlejuice, like he was literally tricking her into basically selling her soul. So with all of these hands here, it's giving like the collective could be in a way like maybe possibly feeling like they're being gaslit, like they're being secluded from loved ones. Like with bad credit being in reverse, I want to clarify that. Getting readings doesn't surprise me because like, hello, you're here. But the bad credit, I do want to get clarification on that. However, all these hands, I'm just like, yes, somebody has their grip on you, but no one has their grip on you. Especially if you are starting to get clarification, understand that you can always release yourself from anything. Always remember that. Don't ever feel like you cannot release yourself from anything. Don't ever think you're wrapped up or you're tricked into something. This could be a financial thing, like maybe you feel like you were in the past even financially tied to somebody to where you couldn't leave, especially if you were secluded. This could be somebody that you're financially like was wrapped up into, like where like they were like paying all your bills. Like when you're with somebody who's like has their hands on you and they're secluded you from everyone, from your friends, your family, even like not even allowing you to work and stuff like that, and you are financially dependent on them, it's hard to be released of that hold, because it takes a lot to unravel. You know, the world is expensive at the end of the day. You know, like the world is expensive. It's rough times out there. You know, like the job market, it's expansive. You know, you can manifest things out of nowhere, but it does take a lot of work at the end of the day. You know, and I think it does start, you know, in some people's cases, it does start with getting readings. It does start to finding yourself in things. What did I just say? It does start with finding yourself, because the world is a bit chaotic out there if you allow it to be. However, when you are in when you are in a situation where someone has a really strong hold on you, it does take a long time to unravel yourself out of that grip. It does. It really does. So I feel for you if this was you in the past, if this is someone you know, if you're witnessing someone in a situation like this. So memories in reverse. So memories being in reverse makes me feel like this could be like present. How many more? I'm gonna get like 2 more cards and I'm probably get into the tarot. Ooh. I'm gonna take that one because that one. Whoa, wait a minute. Why do I have my cards backwards? Alrighty. F'd up overdue came out in reverse. So this is someone who possibly feels like they got you under control. Something more. Secluded, because it's under secluded. So this could possibly mean that this is somebody not happy came out in reverse. This is under bad credit. And then Queen Bee in reverse. Interesting. So I'm going to take for now. And then bumping heads at the bottom of the deck. So this is something that you have not yet really revealed. This could be a current situation. This is definitely a current situation. This is a current. I think that this is telling me, makes me feel like this is possibly a current situation. I'm gonna go in with my craft cards, my crafty cards. This could definitely be a current situation. Yeah, this is definitely making me feel like this is possibly somebody who is wrapped up in someone that they are financially dependent on. And someone is realizing that they could possibly have been someone who was on top of their A game, and they could have possibly got themselves wrapped up with a narcissist, quite literally. Quite literally. Like, I'm getting, this is someone who was on top of their A game, someone who used to be a queen bee, someone who was on top of their ish, someone who was in charge of their life, and they possibly got charmed by somebody who they did not expect to turn out to be possibly controlling, financially controlling, and manipulative. And I'm gonna just say that. I don't even want to say manipulative yet, but I feel like being financially controlling is kind of manipulative. And possibly Four of Swords. So you could possibly be trying, like, sleeping with one eye open. You do not trust this person. You no longer trust this person. I don't think this person even knows you're feeling like this. Whoa. Page of Swords in reverse. Ooh. So out of all the cards that fell on the floor, and then King of Swords, and then the Wheel of Fortune. So these are the only two cards upright, and that's revealed. So the King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like this could possibly have been someone. Either you could be the King of Swords, or this person could be the King of Swords. This could be somebody who you felt like was very mentally swift, charming. I don't even say charming, mentally swift. This is somebody who you felt like understood you. This is someone you thought understood you. You probably thought that you could let your hair down with this person. Like, finally somebody that understands me, someone who I can like vent to, someone who I can just like batter with. And you possibly thought that you could rest safe with this person. I think that's why you possibly like let all of the things in the past probably just start to slowly like fall off. I think that's how you probably end up in a situation where you started to slowly seclude yourself from people, because you were venting to this person and letting them know certain things that they probably shouldn't have known. It being in an upright makes me feel like you did trust this person. And with the Wheel of Fortune coming out, it makes me feel like you saw a future with this person where you thought that there would be beneficial change. Like, you saw this person being mentally stable, financially stable, and just able to provide you a future where you don't have to truly work as hard or just go crazy. However, with this Page of Swords in reverse being out, it makes me feel like things are starting to take a turn for the worst slowly. And then of course with the Oracle cards being out, it's like, yeah, definitely. And then the Four of Pentacles is like, yeah, you're starting to realize that he's more stingy than you thought. He's more possessive than you thought. Like, he's very, very, very possessive. And it's not it's like he's not it makes me feel like he's not crazy, like he's not toxic, like he's probably not like putting his hands on you, he's possibly not like cursing you out, and like he's possibly not someone who's like directly a obviously toxic person. Or this could be a woman as well, take it as it resonates. But this person that you're with, this could be somebody who's not obviously a toxic person to where the red flags were clear to you in the beginning or middle or whenever it was supposed to be clear to you. However, I think slowly, as you probably saw yourself lose yourself, is when you seeing yourself go from like the queen bee in the upright and then slowly being the down reverse, and see that you're no longer with people that you possibly love, and see that you only really have is this person. Yeah, things may be moving forward for you guys as a couple. Deep down, you're not really happy. It's like you're living in a facade. You haven't revealed this yet, but it's like you're living in a facade, I think. it's like all hidden. All of this is hidden right now. It's like slowly you're realizing that this is just not for you. And possibly you don't want to let this person know, because possibly you know that this person could truly like be in love with you or adore you and want to take care of you and wants nothing but the best for you, but you're realizing this person could possibly be very controlling. Interesting. Tell me more. Oh, how are these cards? Okay, none of these cards, I don't know how any of these cards were not, none of these, okay. I'm not gonna take these cards, but these cards, okay. I can't take these cards. Now I gotta shuffle. Anytime I see cards like not supposed to be, like randomly just like showing me, I saw the High Priest, the Fool in reverse, Ten of Swords. So clearly you took, and it makes me feel like you took a leap of faith, but the leap of faith is making you realize that this leap of faith is clearly just was for you to come to a realization, maybe of your gifts, possibly, that even though things could look sweet on the outside, it was all for you to possibly find yourself. Because a heartbreak like this, sometimes it hurts more than when you're like, when it's more in your face, you know, like when someone's like physically hurting you, or even like verbally hurting you too, like, or sometimes mentally, but this gives me more mental, especially with all these swords. When people hurt you in this way, it does more damage, because it makes you feel like, dang, I have more work I have to do, because how did I miss all these hidden red flags? Like, these are way more hidden red flags than the obvious ones. It's like I have way more work than I thought, because this is a queen bee. A queen bee being in reverse, that just shows that like someone who would have said something that was a red flag, she wouldn't have went for it. This is clearly like, this is a king of swords. This is someone in the upright. This being a king of swords in the upright, this is not a terrible person. This is clearly not a terrible person, but this is still not an emperor. And that's a hard thing for a queen bee to swallow, because this could have been someone that a queen bee thought was an emperor. It's like, dang, you have it all. Like, you have the fortune, but the fact that you put me in reverse says a lot. And I think coming to that realization is like, why am I constantly finding a card that's not supposed to be? I saw the High Priest in reverse and Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's like it's almost like, dang, like, how did I not realize Six of Wands? It's like, dang, like, how did I not realize with me seeing the Six of Wands, I'm gonna get to that, but seeing the High Priest in reverse and the Nine of Cups, it's like, dang, how did I completely miss out on all of the red flags that should have been obvious? But of course it was not obvious, because it all looked beautiful. It looked beautiful. I was sitting on my high horse. I was living the good life. I was in my queen bee era. And just like that, a king of swords walked in. That one cup offering, he could have possibly, that one thing you was missing was possibly just like that piece of clarity. With the Page of Swords being in reverse, it gives me like, when you have everything sometimes as like queen bee, like I'm gonna keep saying queen bee, because I didn't really get like a major arcana of like the Empress. I saw the High Priest, but I didn't get like an Empress or anything. But when you have everything, and either gender, when you most likely have everything, the car, the job, you know, the house, the clothes or the fit, like you have your look together, you have everything together, and then you think you're healed. You be thinking you're healed sometimes too, and then I guess like sometimes those days where you're like, okay, I'm just missing my person, and then that person shows up. you be thinking, oh my goodness, this is my time to shine. This is my reward, basically. This is my reward because I am a queen bee. So of course, this is my reward for being a queen bee. I could definitely walk towards it. There's no red flags. This person seems solid. He's not giving me no red flags. He's a normal person. He's perfectly fine. Come to find out, this person, oh wow, I didn't mean to do that. But fuck it, I'm gonna crack the deck like that, but F it. Whole time, this person is about to come with the worst type of conflict. He's about to come with the worst type of mental drama for yourself. It's for, to me, this is giving for the betterment of yourself. You're about to be secluded and you're about to enter your own mind battlefield because you're about to be alone and you're about to basically enter, I don't want to say the dark night of the soul, but basically the dark night of the soul, because everything's about to be so hidden. He's gonna seem perfect, but nothing's gonna feel perfect. And you're gonna have to walk around with a fake smile, because not happy being in reverse gives me like someone's walking around with a fake smile. A fake smile, especially if they're secluded. When you cut everybody off, you done cut everybody off and you probably still walking around with your freaking King of Swords. Yeah, you can't even like, I know them people that have pride, especially a queen bee. Your pride was probably high. I'm being real. It's like, dang. And that slow realization that it's like, shit, this is not who I should probably really be with. But then to walk away is even scarier sometimes. But it's like, do you want to stay in this type of energy after realizing this person did nothing but bring you 5 of Swords? Or do you want to get through it? And I'm taking these cards too, because I didn't even mean to crack it like this, and it did. So I'm taking it. Nothing but swords energy. Nothing but sword energy. That's crazy. This is like a whole this is a mental battlefield. This relationship is a mental battlefield to me. A mental battlefield. And mind you, it's given this person, whoever you're in a relationship, has probably no idea you feel this way. Because like I said, bumping head is in reverse. And then under bumping heads is feelings. The only thing I see is like a sex addiction in reverse. Oh, and then family. So this person's probably sitting here thinking, y'all about to have a family. Oh my gosh. And then jackass. He's a jack. Oh my God, jackass. He don't even know that he's a jackass. He is so blinded to how you're feeling. He doesn't even realize you're about to leave. You're about to leave him hanging. He doesn't know that he's about to be rejected. He doesn't know. He doesn't see none of this coming. He's about to be feeling like shit because he thinks that y'all about to get married. He's probably about to propose. Girl, whoever this is, he, she, whatever, this person is thinking about marriage, family. He's in his feelings. This is somebody who is like, they have no idea that you feel this way. This could be somebody who has no idea that you feel this way. And you are literally probably about to try to figure out a way to get out of this. OMG, this is crazy. This is a wild reading. But I'm not mad at it. Do what you gotta do, girl. Or he, man. Do what you gotta do to get out of this. Do what you gotta do. Because your happiness matters. You don't want to you don't want to bring a family into a situation where if kids are involved, unless kids are already involved. But I'm not getting kids are involved because I didn't see like any cups. There's no cups here. So I don't think kids are involved. However, if there are kids involved already, you still gotta be happy, because to be happy, you have to have your emotions together to be able to properly raise healthy, emotionally stable children, you know? And even when you are your best self, your kids could still end up being effed up. So, but at least be emotionally stable to handle your effed up children. You know, if you're emotionally unstable and then your kids are emotionally unstable, that's even worse. So at least be emotionally stable to be able to deal with be emotionally stable to deal with your emotionally unstable children, okay? And if you have to get away from the daddy, get away from the daddy. Thank you. Okay? Thank you. Let me get into some intuitive Kev. Yeah. This is not the type of reading I thought I was going to do today, but here we are. Like I said, this could be somebody who's like quite literally sucking the life out of you, and they don't know that they're sucking the life out of you. You know? Sometimes vampires are monsters. They don't know they're monsters. They don't be knowing. They don't know. They don't be knowing sometimes. You know, you have your obvious ones that know that they're crazy, and they know that they are freaking vengeful and full of crap, and they know that they're absolutely nuts. And then there's some of them that they don't know that they are just like literally running hell. They don't be knowing. They do not be knowing. Trust me. Just like you have angels that don't know that they're angels, but they're literally God, heaven sent, but they have no idea. They're so oblivious to just how healing and just godly they are. They have no idea. They're just naturally just like amazing, great, healing people. It's just so natural to them that they're so oblivious to just how amazing they are, and nothing but great things happen for them because it's just in them. It's just their DNA. There's people who are just, unfortunately, naturally terrible people. They can't do nothing about that. And then they get into relationships and they're really this, and the partner has no idea that they're this because they're playing in like this facade, but the energies and entities that's attached to them are feasting on whoever the loved one is, and that loved one is just being mentally tormented, not realizing they're being mentally tormented. And it's like, why do I feel this way, and why isn't it obvious that you're full of crap? You know what I mean? So I don't know. And if that's how you feel, collective, get out of it. You know, never deny how you feel. If your body is telling you, or your mind is telling you, this is stressing me out, go apply to McDonald's. Okay, that's better than nothing. Go apply to McDonald's, go stay in a hotel, do something. Sure. Something. I'm so quick to tell somebody to leave. Okay, there's so many options in this world. So many options in this world. If you can't handle it, because it's not fun to be in this energy. And depending on how long you've been in this energy, it's even worse. And the thing is, with people like this, the wheel always gonna turn for them because they're designed that way. That's what people do not be wanting to talk about. People who are like mentally challenged and like mentally like meant to steal the minds and energy and life of others, people with energies attached to them. And I'm not gonna say people with energies attached to them, made to steal the energy and minds of others and those that they connect with. People that have energies like Beetlejuice attached to them, they are always going to have the wheel of fortune in the upright. They're going to have fortune for them. They're going to be in upright because they're doing their job. They're going to be like mentally savvy. They're going to be like very smart with their words, and they're going to just be intellectual. They're going to sound smart. They're going to be smart. They're going to know what they're talking about. They're going to be knowledgeable. Everything's going to sound right. They're going to make it in life. Things are going to happen for them. This world is, look at the billionaires. Okay, things are going to work out for them, but they're going to be feasting on these would be the people in the background you don't see, being absolutely secluded and depleted of their freaking energy. They're not happy. They sitting there walking around with fake smiles, putting on these like facades. Probably sleeping with one eye open because they don't trust their partner for real. It be them people. It be them people. But anyways, I just got the Two of Swords in reverse. With the Two of Swords in reverse, all this sword energy, you see what I mean? This is someone that is literally, this is somebody who is literally feasting on your mind. Oh my gosh. Just like, I was just trying to go, like, this is somebody who literally did nothing but bring you chaos mentally. Somebody came and is feasting on your brain. Like, someone is literally eating your mind from the inside out, and they probably doing it with a freaking smile on their face, and you're just like, am I going crazy? And this is probably what led you to freaking getting readings. Like, you're like, am I going crazy? I'm so sorry, collective. You're probably like, am I going crazy? Am I losing my mind? And like everything looks nice, everything seems sweet. Am I going crazy? Am I losing my mind? Like, you are like so in denial about this because everything probably looks so perfect, because this is a King of Swords who is just like, everything is going right, you know, the wheels are turning. He's probably sitting there showering you and everything and anything that you freaking can ask for. Oh my gosh, like, I just cannot I cannot let go of this Six of Wands. Like, you had so much passion. Let me remind you, you had so much passion before you met this person. You had so much passion for your life, for your friends, for your family, for yourself. You had so much passion, and you need to think about where that passion went. And what are you going to do to get that passion back? You need to just don't even think about what's going on with this person. Because at this point, this person has you in a mental fuck. Like, a complete mental F. Like, this says fucked up over you. Like, I don't think I think you're fucked up over this. Because you're just confused. You are so confused. You're so confused. You are so confused, and I get it, because I'm starting to be like, I don't even know what's happening, but I know exactly what's happening. This is somebody who has you in a complete mental F. You had so much passion, and I understand that you probably thought that the world rewarded you with somebody who just understood you, who is smart, intellectual, and just got you, who gets you, who just gets you, someone who just gets you. That's how the devil works. The devil will send you somebody who just gets you. You know, he just gets you. However, this person who just got you when you were in your Six of Wands energy, your most passionate energy, when you were in your Queen Bee upright energy, it wasn't that you were rewarded. You still had more wands to go. You still have 4 more wands to go until you were in your Queen energy, your Queen of Wands energy. Because no queens came out besides Queen Bee in reverse. It's like you didn't even get to the Queen Bee because someone came and completely threw you off your freaking rocker. So, but it's not too late. It's not too late. I don't think that it's too late. I think that right now someone needs to just get their passion back, because it's not too late. Don't even worry about what's happening. Slowly get your passion back. Get your beauty back. If you're not still beautiful, everyone's beautiful. I don't know why I said that. Just take care of yourself. Get back to taking care of yourself. Someone needs to get back to taking care of themselves and get back to finding their passions. Seriously. 4 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, someone needs to wake up. Wake up. Wake the devil. Wake up and release yourself from this devil. Wake up. We already had the 4 of Swords out here. We already had him. We already have it. This is you sleep. You asleep. You asleep. Okay? You asleep. Wake up. That's what wake up. It's time to wake up. Okay? Wake up. Release yourself from this devil. And you start to move forward. You're not stuck. You're not stuck. I don't even think you know. I don't even think you think you're stuck. I don't think you think you're stuck. I think you're just trying to make sense of it all. And that's okay. It's okay to try to make sense of things like this. Things like this is very like, especially if you're young. Yeah, with the King of Cups, this person may catch on to you starting to change, and they might really lay it on you. Okay, this devil might really start to try to lay it on you when they see you trying to like get it together. Okay, and when they start to do that, that should be your warning that this is the devil's work. Okay, that should be your warning that this is the devil's work. But baby, you better get your, I don't even know what actress name. You better act, okay? Because they'll never tell you what they're doing. Spirits will never tell you what they're doing. They'll never tell you what they're doing because they don't even know what they're doing. They don't even know what they're doing. They just be doing it. So you better be acting like, just get it together. Don't tell them that you know. Don't be accusing them of nothing. If they're playing, you play. Okay? They playing, you play, but you playing for yourself. Yup, and you get your own Wheel of Fortune. That's what I'm talking about. Because you got your own Wheel of Fortune. You don't need this person's Wheel of Fortune. You don't need their will. You don't need to attach yourself to this person's Wheel of Fortune. You don't. You don't need to attach it. You have your own wheel. You have your own fortune and destiny to follow. You were in your you was already walking towards that, and the devil came to stop you. You thought it was a little reward for you. No, it was a distraction. It was a distraction. It was a distraction. Yup. And they put you in the Eight of Swords, but you're waking up. What's behind this? What's behind this? Yup. The Sun in reverse. What's the Sun in reverse? Tell me more, Spirit. Nine of Wands, yeah. This is somebody that was trying to slow you down, but you about to have so much passion. What I say? You was in your Six of Wands, but this person just put you in a Nine of Wands. You was in your Six of Wands, but after all of this, all this swords, all this freaking mental BS, this person just puts you in a Nine of Wands, though. Look, and at the bottom of the deck, and before you know it, you'll be in a freaking Nine of Pentacles. You'll be living your life. Because they were trying to stop you from getting to this. Them dark energies, you know, evil spirits, whoever you even was he was trying to seclude you from and stuff like that. Though all that stuff matters. They were trying to stop you from getting to this, and somehow it manifested, and it slowed you down. 1,000% it slowed you down. But guess what? Secrets were revealed, and guess what? You will be moving forward. But I fear that this person may end up becoming obsessed. This person will become obsessed. A lot of people actually might start becoming obsessed with you. Honestly, I'm hearing a lot of people might start becoming obsessed with you. A lot of people might start becoming obsessed with you when you get into this Nine of Pentacles energy. You still got a long way to go, but you have to start from somewhere. You got to start from somewhere, because this person just propelled you into a Nine of Pentacles energy easily. Not Nine of Pentacles. Which one did I just say? Lord of mercy, I am losing my cards. We had Six of Wands, Nine of Wands. This person put you in a Nine of Wands energy. And before you know it, after your Wheel of Fortune, you will be in a Nine of Pentacles energy. They slowed you down. Yep. Temperance at the bottom now. You have to stay balanced, though. You have to stay balanced, because this is the type of person that will try to completely like wipe you. Judgments here. This is the type of person that will try to throw you off, to put you in a very bad spot. So try to do this very delicately, so that it doesn't really rock the boat. Do all of this as secretly as you can. Little by little, and you will be a-okay. I think you got this. Something in my spirit tells me that you got this. You're a smart cookie, okay? I could be talking to a younger energy, someone that's in like their like early teens, late 20s. This gives me younger energy vibes, especially with the Page of Swords being out. This gives me very young energy vibes, younger energy, young energy vibes. So yeah, you're on your way to ascension. You're on your way. You're on your way. You're on your way. So just hang in there. Be peaceful. Be patient. Be peaceful. And before you know it, you will be in a very, very, very blissful state, and you'll be looking back at this memory. This will become a memory, and you'll laugh at it all. But that's it for today's reading. I'm going to close this out. This was very interesting, but I hope you guys can resonate with this, and I hope you were able to get some good messages and advice from this. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good night, a good morning, day, week, month, year, whenever you catch this.